early kill, you can actually snowball this lane quite hard. And Rare Atom, they are going to throw some engage. Hong has been doing very, very good on the engage champion so far this series. They do have a bottom side focused team composition, a lot of damage, a lot of engage coming out from that one. And in the top side, early game, Gnar has to play so damn careful because the Wukong can just
make an appearance up there, while for the other side, for SofM, you know, he has strong lanes towards mid and bot Clements, so do you try and fill in, again, that weakness if Bin's getting bullied, or do you hit these other lanes hard?
At a very healthy state. The question now is, can he survive the gank?
Because he's going to have to burn a flash. Does it against the wall. Undertow connects. It's double flash from Rare Atom. First blood to Cube, and that commitment was beautiful.
Yeah, really good pathing incoming from Ike's. He actually does know where the ward pick in the mid lane. They have been holding on to that lead for a long time. And SofM should be able to secure this against Hong. Hong just being a nuisance right here. He will have to back off. Yeah, everything goes back to normal.
Alright, Clement, we know Suning are going to play slow. Doesn't matter the style of comp, we know that Suning are never going to, because of the ward before. He'll start clearing this away. Bin spots him. And Angel's coming in as well. Ragnarok's available. This is 3 versus 1, but the Olaf feels pretty good in this situation. Undertow behind the Pantheon. Takes the Unleashed Power, though. SofM gets slow until Fofo jumps on in. The Paddlestar at melee range steals the flash, burns his own over the wall for the 1-for-1.
Yeah, double flash right there, and this is actually pretty bad for Bin because he has to walk around and miss out on a lot of minions. Does find the hop back into his top lane tower, so that one's going to diffuse right there. Yep. And, you know, that was actually in the end, that was actually open the entire map and decide how these Drake fights are going to end up. So this Herald is extremely important when both sides are sort of stalemated. The first punch is going to decide a lot of things.
And Suning do punch first. I mean, Ike's has to burn the ult, he runs through, and Hung just goes out to die, maybe to save his jungler. It is a kill and a flash.
Burn underneath tower. This should be the same thing for the mid lane. The question really is, can Suning find an angle to get crowd control down and get a good bullet time in here? Pantheon comes in.
Hang on. Skyfall flies across the rift. SofM now low, though. The Blade Caller, when is it going to be up? Highboy pops his ulti. SofM is so crisply low as everyone's there. Cube with a 3-man Cyclone. He's getting tugged down as well. A 1-for-1, make it 2. As Rare Atom come out ahead for now. SofM and Huanfeng dropped. And that'll open up the dragon in hindsight.
That's a massive win for Rare Atom. I like the play coming in, but you have to factor in going up.
He's played 4 games of Victor because we mentioned the counter engage, bring the fight to you and on your terms. Where this is a composition that we'd often see with a team like Top Esports. The Syndra, the Knight casts him over the wall, but he's so far away. Ike slows down. Remember, Ragnarok is still not up and available if he gets pulled in. Battlestar connects as well. Eyeboy in a very weird position, but the smite disadvantage doesn't matter. SofM gets it. The engage in onto the backline from Hung. The fight with bullet time laid up, but Cube interrupts it. The Wukong doing so much with Gore Drinker. He heals up, and SofM not willing to go back in, but snipes him at the end of the play. Ike's wanted to snipe himself, but Bin manages to live and get away while into the ultimate to disappear. Cool guys don't look at their teams exploding, while Suning manages steal.
SofM with the "my job is done" here, and he just flashes out of the situation.
Yeah,
right?
dude, we're both trolls, don't worry. Minions gonna win the top lane turret? Almost. Trying to hit that away is Fofo. Let's watch. Horizon focus there, and there you go. Burst time on becomes off. Fofo gets a big pick, and Rare Atom get another.
Oh, that positioning from Hong was so sweet. He actually walks ahead of the Nautilus, blocks the Q from going out, and they get the 5v4.
Okay, Trouble Bubble lands once again onto the Pantheon and Fofo and doesn't launch the Paddlestar to level 14, so he now has 3 kills. And Baron was started up until Angel showed himself. They don't want to risk it, they don't have to. And Rare Atom, he's on the blue side, has so much terrain to play with around this pit. 1 Trouble Bubble, 1 Paddlestar. Angel probably gets close to dying without that Banshee's Veil.
And you really can't take this Rare Atom team with flanks. You can't really try for a concave. With that Shirelia's Battle Song, they can't decide on which way to go. So if you're trying to sandwich them, they will just take the other side of your sandwich and run away with it. I like the idea from Q, but he is sitting on a ward right here.
That's right, didn't do the due diligence, comes in over the wall into the pit. Dragon at 3k, priorities there, they turn for the fight. Hung is altered as well with the quickness, but hasn't set up the engage. Bullet time, lines down the middle, but no one's there. Angel using unleashed power, his scatter of the week, legendary, but the damage already done. You know this fight's in the bin. And to speak of, Angel gonna follow suit. Huanfeng, good night. It was nice knowing you, and Rare Adam living up to the hype in this series.
That was such a 200 IQ play from Cube. They see Bin chasing after him, and they just pop over with the blast cone and go directly onto Suning without the... Suning still have a very strong wombo combo, but Rare Adam are going to pull the trigger right here.
Cube's found SofM, gets the stun, and you know what? With the spin now coming through, they wait for the trouble bubble to get towards the end of the duration, and down he goes. No jungler for Suning for 40 seconds, and Rare Adam can take what they want.
No smite here either. Really good use of the Shirelia battle song. On's going to be poking down really low. Bin's going to take damage. Rare Adam should be very comfortable in just starting up this Baron. They also have full vision of
Angel,
control here.
what are you doing here? Chilling smite there into Ragnarok. He's going to go down as well. He didn't pay respect, and he knew they were there. Bullet time with the dredge line. Suning are just all over the place, and now it looks like they might lose Baron.
Suning had such difficulties actually picking their fights in this one. Their only reliable engage is on, and they just haven't made any use of this Nautilus last pick whatsoever.
Goes into troll bubble, dredge line there. Fofo is dead though. That's big damage from Huanfeng. They get the Baron anyway before the Pantheon ult can fly through. Huanfeng here, he has no bullet time, and that's only a clone from Cube. On low, but finally, we see the Starfall fly through. Iboy doesn't get the stun down. In a choke, 4 of them low. They go for with the Gale Force. But Rare Adam managed to get away. They're going to dive this, however. I'm not sure from Suning's perspective. Ike's getting low into the wall. It follows through. Suning have used Bin precisely well. Cube into his clone. It will be 2 kills immediately. And Suning managed to deny 3 Barons.
Rare Adam to create a lot of space, even without tanks.
Angel without Banshees.
Now Angel's actually getting poked down.
That's right. Now that the Banshee's Veil's not there, he has to be super careful. Battlestar again. Fofo needs to land some of these. Bin Bat's going to Mega Nado. That's a big moment. Ike's in the pit with a level advantage on this Olaf. Ragnarok immediately going back for the dragon. It is taken with 92 HP as the bullet time lines true. Cube goes back in again. Gore Drinker hit up. Bin absorbing the pressure. His Gore Drinker is doing the exact same thing as a flash out from the wall with the undertow, the re-engage onto SofM. It's Cube here again. A good Battlestar landing onto Angel and Suning. Lose no one somehow. With the second time, Bin surviving on next to no HP.
We're going to see a lot more damage coming out from the backline at this point. The 80 carries have finally scaled up to the fact that, they have a very good potential of actually just wiping down Cube or
on there. Hung ulties, he flashes away, Trouble Bubble lands onto the bullet time. That only hits the clone in the end, and Fofo comes in over the wall and on. Takes another hefty chunk. Bin going into Meganar. He wants to get the ulti. He sends him back into his team, but with Ragnarok, it doesn't matter. Bin too far removed from the rest of Suning. He'll take damage from all 5 members while Cube zones him out. A 2-man Battlestar as well, and Suning are getting absolutely destroyed. Into the GA, the range of the Battlestar follow-up doesn't compute, while Angel here with a good scout of the week will survive. Only one after what was such an exciting fight, but Rare Adam win out again.
Bin tries his luck at the team fight. He feels like he found the pincer, but in fact he didn't get the wall stun onto Iboy. So while in mini form, so we should see him heading maybe towards the bot lane wave to try and get some Narbar up. But in the meantime, Rare Adam see a 5v4.
If he goes there, he's going to sacrifice, and I think it's already too late. Cube knows, goes onto Huanfeng in the back line. The Wukong in a great position. Huanfeng ready with the bullet time. Flashes from Hung, though. That could be the difference as Hung dodges away from the rest of the bullet time. Iboy, meanwhile, has used a Feather Storm, and that's a Suning win of the fight so far. Cube down for On. I'll take that trade any day of the week. Has been ready to go on Meganar once again. Pings are getting pushed down with low health bars. We'll continue this one around the Dragon Pit.
Too much room to maneuver for Suning. When Cube goes in, he only finds the support there, and Huanfeng standing next to him.
But he does get out of it. So this is going to be a critical moment. If Rare Adam can find the steal, they don't get it.
They can't. No, Fofo flashes away, and the fight continues on the back end with Bin. No Mega Narbar there, but there's no damage follow-up. Iboy has already moved to the mid wave for some reason. So the game goes on, but now, sole point for both of these teams. So the next Dragon could just take it out.
We are seeing a lot of pings go towards the Baron, however, so it looks like another setup for a pick on Rare Adam. Man, I really like the idea for Rare Adam to find the engage right there. They saw Bin go into mini Gnar, knew they had to charge up his Gnar bar, and frankly, Bin didn't really do much that fight. But they couldn't put up a good enough engage. Hong didn't really find the target onto Huanfeng. And we go back into a stall state.
Yes, we do. 36 minutes in, it felt like Rare Adam did enough to kind of secure this game, but Suning have been managing to hold on. We've also got Lord Dominic's Regard picked up there for Huanfeng as well. So a lot of armor shredding now available to hit Cube where it hurts. And Suning, what do you want to see, Clement?
Can we ship Suning to the NALCS? I think that's where they belong. There's no aggression, no engages going in. Oh,
true, but
they're really wet towel gaming at this point. Come on, do something. Let's go.
Oh, Cube teleporting in. Actually, there's no vision of this. He's teleporting to the turret.
Base?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why that took so long for my brain to compute, but
oh, okay.
Then he just disappeared. But both teams not committing until now. But it's on a control ward. Look how fast it's going down with iBoy. They want to burst it before there's any jungle interference, but he ults in Starfall. Not stolen, though. So Rare Adam play the 50-50 and they play it well with SofM still in the middle of the pit. Ike flashes at the back of the pit for some reason as SofM goes gold. Cube ready to re-engage. Cyclone time, baby. Into the backline. Huanfeng kites himself away, and with the Lord Dominic's Regard, he does such a good damn job. iBoy there as well, doing the same, and Fofo on to on, while meanwhile the Troll Bubble connects onto the top laner. That top laner is Bin, who manages to survive. It's one down apiece, but the Baron is secured.
A chance to clear out that top side.
Bin, Mega Gnar into the wall for Q, but you've just used the biggest ultimate as SofM takes half his health. Trouble Bubble there. I don't know what Bin was thinking, but I think the Infernal Soul might just be gone. Secured by Rare Adam, and SofM at half health doesn't commit to going in. Cube has the Cyclone available. Scatter the Weak on top of him as well. They poke them down. The Infernal Soul is still here, and down goes Huanfeng. Suning had a chance to bring back this game, but that was just the worst play that I've seen in this series.
Yeah, that was a bit of a head scratcher incoming from Bin. He doesn't get anything out of his ultimate, and Suning a little bit slow onto the rotation.
That was just horrible. 4 dead, and what an anticlimactic way to end the series, Clement, because without Baron, they're going to run it through mid.
Suning did have the summoner's advantage, but they played the last team fight absolutely horridly. Congratulations to Rare Adam. They get a great comeback game after their top esports series, and they're just going to close this one down in style.
That they are. Rare Adam, at the very least, to be positive. A 2-0 against Suning after losing to top esports shows us this team is definitely in the upper echelon. They played both these games very cleanly and, you know, towards the end, tested by Suning, but had the better mechanics.
I honestly don't understand the Suning draft. I don't think it makes a lot of sense to blind pick Gnar when you've already seen counter picks coming out for Q. I don't understand why you're last picking support in this situation when, let's be honest, the last pick Nautilus didn't do anything, and it's going to continue a 0-4 trend in the LPL. And I just don't understand.